All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Almost Sobes.
Yeah, live and in Technicolor, back. Where we been, but we're back.
This may be one of the last episodes before our one and only B. Michael B's goes to China, so we're really trying to bring the heat tonight. We got a very, very special guest and a fantastic topic, if I may say so myself.
Absolutely, yeah, especially since Ben conjured up the topic, so he's super happy about it.
Mm-hmm.
But we all signed off on it, even Michael, and
That's supposed to be.
Nah.
I have sex.
So, our guest tonight she goes by many names. Venereal Diseasel, 54 motherfucking Chainz, Once Upon a Time in a Place Called La Mexicano,
Yeah.
and Scary Carrie. Carrie, go ahead and introduce yourself. Say hello to the crowd. Say hello to the all listeners.
Hey, listeners. How y'all doing?
So, the reason we've invited Carrie on tonight is we're going to talk about our sex ideal. And for our listeners that aren't familiar with what a sex ideal is, we'll start by explaining that. But Carrie is here to give us the female perspective. So I know it's an anonymous program, but you're okay with me telling the listeners you're in recovery and you have a solid sex ideal, right?
Yes, I'm okay with you telling the listeners
Great,
I'm in
'cause-
recovery and I have a vagina.
Nice.
Which makes me,
Solid.
yeah.
Because I just did it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we're going down the rabbit hole big time. Right, we barely know what this is about, but we heard it mentioned in a meeting, so we figured we'd go ahead and do our best.
Yeah, well, Trenchcoat Tom also shared a little bit about his sex ideal with me, and it sounded extremely boring, but I don't know. He pointed out in the book where we're not the judge of people's sex life, and or something about a salt and pepper diet, and he basically told me to come up with my own, so I did. But
Yeah, me too. Just based on that, I thought, hey, I'm ready for a deep dive on this. I've heard like maybe 2 minutes of conversation in a meeting, and I'm ready. Let's do this.
yeah, it seemed like men always brought it up as a topic when they were single and looking to attract women. So I'm hoping that I can attract some women by sharing my sex ideal on this, podcast.
Great idea.
Yeah.
Really, especially since we have 3 single males here, I really think that this is going to go well. I have a good feeling about it.
I do too, yeah.
There's nowhere to go but up, so to speak.
So I guess just to give the listeners a little what a sex ideal is, it's basically just how you would like to conduct yourself sexually.
Yeah, it's ideal sex. Yeah, ideal sex.
Yeah, the ideal sex.
What ideal sex, right.
So like what ideal sex would look like for you.
This is ideally what it would look like for all of us. Ideally.
Michael B., you got anything to add?
About the concept in general, or my specific ideal, or what?
Whatever you want. You can talk about the concept. I didn't even know if you had a sex ideal, but if you got one, yeah, we'd love to hear
how
about
hard
it.
could it be? I can just come up with one now.
Sure.
She's got to wear open-toed sandals a lot, nice arches, pedicures, maybe... open to... I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that into a microphone and put it on the internet, but I've got some ideas.
Okay. All right.
I'm pro. I'm in. Yeah, definitely. I know Ben Lemms has more than a handful of PVC pipes. He's been talking about this show for at least the last 2 weeks, if not longer.
Yeah, I started working with Trenchcoat Tom again, and he actually has me praying on my sex ideal, so I have it written down. If you don't mind handing me that, Michael B., I'll go ahead and read it
so
to
you can get some divine inspiration.
Yeah, so this is the sex ideal Trenchcoat Tom has me praying on every morning. So I say something like, God help me to find, but this is what it is. A partner that is smoking hot, that I can easily deceive and take advantage of. A partner that will support me financially, emotionally, and spiritually. A partner that will not notify the authorities when I lock them in a dog crate and deny them food for days at a time. A partner who is dedicated to my spiritual, physical, mental, and emotional growth, and whose only goal in life is to help me become the man that the God of my understanding created me to be.
Wow, that's solid.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, this is what good sponsorship has helped me achieve. And
Did you learn the dog crate thing the hard way?
Yeah, then the authorities had been notified before. Exactly. But I think a lot of people just first hearing that think that the whole dog crate and denying your partner food is like creepy and maybe abusive. But the reason I do that is to help my partner fast and grow closer to God.
No, yeah, well, yeah, everybody knows that fasting and getting closer to God go hand in
Yeah,
hand.
any type of sacrifice is a way to grow closer to God.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so it's not like I'm doing this for some weird sexual gratification. It's for myself and my partner.
See, he's growing leaps and bounds. That's a lot of spiritual growth.
Yeah, what I love about the whole God of my understanding too is I grew up with a Catholic God, and he would have never let me get away with this shit. You know?
Oh,
what I
yeah,
mean?
there's no way. You can't even sniff that.
Yeah, now that I have a God of my own understanding, he is on board. Yeah, with my sex conduct. He is
Very permissive deity.
He is. He is. Yeah. Step 3 has changed my life. It has.
Yeah, it's opened the
Or
floodgates.
whatever step I get to come up with my own God. Is that 2?
Well,
Sure.
yeah.
What step do I
I
make?
think it's 2. I think it's
Yeah, I
2.
make
Yeah.
up God. Okay.
Yeah, you
cool.
make up
All right.
God.
Right, make up God, and then go to a sex ideal after that, and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe
Well,
write down some fears.
One thing that shotguns helped me too is like I don't have to work the steps in order. I just kind of work on like throughout my day, like whenever I need it. So
You work 1 through 3 just going to a meeting, I've heard.
oh yeah, and like doing
No,
like
just getting in your car on the way. That's 1, 2, and 3 right
Yeah.
there. You're on your
Make
way.
decisions.
Step
Yeah.
7 is
Started the
simply
ignition.
pointing out to people how their character defects are affecting me,
Well,
which
yeah.
I do throughout the day.
I'm
Exactly.
good at that shit.
Yeah, me too. I always let people know, hey man, you're rubbing me the wrong way already. Let's
Yeah.
start over. I'm in recovery. Let's start over.
Yep. Yeah. Check my
You
temperature.
can always start
Yeah,
it over.
right. Hey, I don't think you've taken my temperature today. Yeah,
So this is what I will and will not tolerate today.
right.
Um,
This is where I'm at. This is what
But-
I'm feeling
But
today.
I'd love to hear from our guests and a little bit about, the female sex ideal.
I agree.
And one thing, if the listeners didn't notice, I did not identify a gender in my sex ideal, so it's very open.
I like that.
Underestimated you, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow, man. That's a
Well,
big hula hoop
well,
there.
the other thing too is like my sex ideal involves like up to 15 partners, so that's why I like to keep it open.
That is ideal.
Yeah,
I can understand
that way
that.
I can tell them about each other to arouse jealousy.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
And
pit your polycules against each other.
Exactly.
It's a power move.
Similar to what I do with my sponsees.
wow, you might even have them you might even have like cage matches
I might
or
even
something.
Just, I
That's
might
what I'm
even just
thinking.
mix the two, sponsees and sex partners.
I think that's,
That's two
ideal.
birds.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's ideal.
Well, then you could teach them. It's like on the job training.
Yeah, I'm molding them into the image I want them to be.
Grooming them. And
Yeah, so to
Yeah,
speak.
yeah,
Yeah, that's probably a better
sure,
word,
sure.
grooming. Yeah.
You have a little
Yeah.
black book of their inventory entries they share with you. Hold that over
Yeah,
their
it
heads.
almost
Yeah.
be like a cult. Like, I'm like, do you want me?
Almost.
Yeah,
Almost. Yeah. Close.
close.
You got the charisma to be a call leader.
Thank you. I appreciate that, B.
Yeah.
Michael B's. Thank you.
It's like a sex ideal kennel.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm blushing. The viewers can't, or the listeners can't see that, obviously, but I am blushing
No,
right now. I'm
no, the viewers can't.
Yeah, I'm so flattered. Don't fucking sass me, shotgun. But anyways, let's hear from
Ben's kennel.
Let's hear from 54 Chainz.
Yes, yeah. But that's part of the ideal.
Oh, I
Chainz,
like
that's
it.
where-
I wondered where that nickname
Yeah, yeah. Early on.
Yeah,
Early
Of course.
on. One of the first ideal men I found. Typically, I like to root around in the, treatment centers. But,
Yeah, get them before the sobriety does.
right, yeah. Because I really like to be their higher power.
Sure.
Ideally, if we're going to throw that word around, ideally I'm their higher power and I
Okay.
can get them to do whatever I want.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
I throw it in yours. Throw it in your prayers.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I do like that.
When I first did my sex ideal, my sponsor too said to pray on them. And I took it as PREY.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Yes.
that's what I became.
So did you just start sharing meetings at different treatment centers and things like that?
Yeah, jails.
Jails. Ooh, I
institutions.
like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I too don't specify a gender in mine, and
Okay. Sure.
and I know sometimes you can pick up some really good ideas in jail.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I've
Totally.
instituted a bunch of them. Yeah, that's part of my ideal too. Is I think I could start with prison pen pals. So
Ooh,
that's
yeah,
somewhere.
yeah.
Yeah. That's just a little
I've
part
actually,
of it.
Sweet Jones, who the listeners are familiar with, Sweet Jones and I have thought about tag.
AKA Rashid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
AKA
Rashid.
Rashid, Automatic, AKA Kevin. We've been discussing tag teaming as a pen pal. So just kind of like we take one inmate and Kevin and I both write letters to him. You know?
Right, but never tell them that it's from two different
Pretend you're one
people.
person?
Just pretend you're one.
We haven't really
Yeah.
discussed the details, but I like that idea better. It makes it that way he thinks he's getting. You know what I mean?
Deception's exciting.
Yeah.
yeah. It's like when twins
Keep them guessing.
It's hot
switch
too.
it up
Oh,
on dates.
yeah.
Right.
Twins are a huge part
Yeah.
of my sex ideal.
Oh, yeah.
Well, being
Well-
a twin myself.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I like to wear different disguises and stuff too. I think that'll be a part of my ideal.
Ooh, I like
just,
it.
Yeah, just to mix it up,
Well,
keep
you're
them
already
guessing.
switching your name up at almost every meeting you go to.
Yeah.
Oh, that is true. That is a part of it, though. That's
It's
a
an
part of me
anonymous
keeping
program.
That's right, keeping my anonymity.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you guys ever see Dead Ringers? Speaking of twins,
Oh yeah, I did.
How have I not
No.
seen this?
my sex ideal is very related to Cronenbergian horror and Jeremy Irons.
Jeremy Irons. Yeah, I
Playing two
remember.
different people.
Yes,
Very
right.
Well, let's get back to 54's sex ideal. Yeah, 54
Chains,
chains.
webs, cat of nine tails.
Yeah.
Cat of Nine Tails is in there for sure. Well, it's evolved over the years because I've been sober for a while and had to write several different sex ideals with the change of my diameter, if you know what I'm
I
talking
know
about.
exactly
Yeah.
what you're talking about. Sure.
So ideally, they get larger in size.
Yeah.
Um,
Now the viewer or the listeners can't see, but 54 chains is a smaller woman. So
Yeah. It's smaller in stature, but I have it's like a hot dog in a bowling alley if it's not the right guy. You know.
Oh
what I'm saying?
wow!
Yeah.
I had no idea. I would have never guessed. Yeah, that's surprising.
A bowling alley. The whole alley.
Whoa.
alley.
That's a bunch of lanes.
Well, I've been rode hard, put away wet a few times. I initially had to break down my sex inventory in countries. That was quite awkward as we sat through and talked about it.
Sure. What do you mean by that?
But a lot of sex in a lot of different countries.
Okay.
Yeah, or I just
So
picked
you're
different
talking about
regions.
Yeah. So when you did your sex inventory, did you just do it like China, Afghanistan?
Yeah, I was like, this is the man I was into this year.
Okay, very
And,
cool.
you know, the type of man.
Okay, now are you talking about like you were actually in those countries, or you were just sleeping with strictly Afghans, strictly Chinese?
Pretty much just kept it strictly in the area. I lived in Columbus, so it was really
great,
diverse.
great,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Learned a lot of different languages.
Oh, I can imagine.
Oh yeah. At least a couple of terms or phrases for,
For sure, phrases.
Yeah,
For
Probably
I could see
learned
that.
some new recipes too.
Well, if you consider sex acts recipes, yes.
I do not.
Oh, okay. Then it wasn't a euphemism. I
yeah.
read that wrong.
We were
It
close.
It
Right.
happens. No harm.
No, I don't cook. Ideally, they cook,
Oh,
or
okay.
we do takeout.
Okay,
Of
great.
their, you know, I bring in the experience though. I'm like, why don't you pick your favorite restaurant
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
take me there?
I'm
Yeah,
putting that
I
on the
like it.
list.
Yeah, put that down.
Take out.
Yeah.
Take out. Yeah.
Knows how to order DoorDash.
Knows how to
Yeah.
do DoorDash or cooks.
Yes. But now that I'm older, I was talking to Shotgun here about the 30, was it 90 day?
90 day masters program. Yeah.
About being a cougar.
That's right.
So
Oh,
I had
yeah,
to
that's
rewrite
right.
the ideal. Rewrite the ideal. There's a lot of responsibility that comes with being a cougar.
I could imagine.
See, I knew this 90-day masters program was going to pay off for people. It's just
Yeah.
it's taking people to new spaces, new places, man.
So, how about you share a little bit about your 90 days, your experience with the How to Become a Cougar, the Masters program, and then how you used that to recruit younger men as cougars too.
Well, I was in the pilot program,
Okay.
so I reached out and I gave them some ideas. They're a little more open to suggestions than AA.
I can understand
Oh
that.
yeah, absolutely.
They're a fantastic sponsor. They've been one of our best supporters.
Well, one thing I wrestled with was how. First of all, how do you tell your 18-year-old son that you're dating his best friend? You know,
Okay,
that was a tough
sure,
one.
Yeah. So
They-
what are some
Very
techniques?
directly and honestly, I would
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, or you just
Whole
give
pool
his
right
friend
there.
a hand job in front of him.
Okay.
And just, I
sure.
just go right in.
Yeah, just
Wow.
yeah,
Yeah.
just put it. Yeah,
Right.
transparent,
And-
open. That's
right,
how I roll.
right.
Yeah.
I go, this is happening.
Actually, that's
Sorry.
not how I roll, but that's how Trenchcoat Tom's been asking me to roll. It's just like, be very transparent, Ben, is what he's always saying. Be open, be honest. So, yeah, I don't know how much
Right.
more transparent you can be than just
Open,
like,
honest,
I've seen videos
will-
like that.
willing, yeah.
like, hey, son, I'm jerking off your friend.
You know
Yeah,
him,
sure.
you know me.
Yeah, you know what I'm doing right now.
And I've already put money away for his treatment.
Sure.
So-
yeah. Well.
Your
Yeah.
son or his friend?
Both. I feel like because I'm cougar status, I have to have money put away. You
Well,
know?
yeah.
So you're
Oh,
sugar
yeah.
mom on top of being a
Yeah, it's like, bumping it up a bit. After I got that master's, I felt like I should up my game.
Okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Just shelling out dough.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff you have to go through mentally to be a cougar, What happens when his mom answers the door? That's
How
a
deep-
tough one.
Yeah, how do
That
you-
is
I think, the same policy, just give him a hand job.
right.
That has worked.
When all else fails, right.
Because sometimes they're on board.
Right. What happens when the school calls? What happens when
Right.
when unexpectedly
Scrapes his knee.
right. What happens when the mailman happens to be there? Oh, it's a whole nother scenario. Never
That's-
mind.
yeah,
I
that's
just started going
different,
down
yeah.
a different rabbit
Yeah.
hole. Whoops.
So I learned a lot there about just the ethics around it. Can I sign them out of school? Can I get the mom to sign the permission slip?
Slips, right.
Am I allowed
Sure,
to
so
be a
you're-
chaperone?
You're really cougering this up. So you're going after. It's kind of like an R. Kelly.
Yeah, yeah.
like it. I like
Barely
it.
legal is still legal.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
age of consent
Hence
is 16.
legal.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Fantastic. Yeah, I
that's-
think R. Kelly said the same thing.
Right. This is a whole different kind of field trip. That's all.
Okay.
This permission slip's totally different.
Right, right.
Well, you're not the first woman to do this. Missy Elliott has something like this going on.
Oh.
I've heard the rumors. Yeah.
Yeah. So for our listeners that live in the Pleasant Ridge or the Oakley area,
Or in
beware.
Dayton.
Yeah, she's been seen in Dayton too, but she's been driving an older, normally like an early 90s, I believe it's an Astro Chevy conversion van with the sliding doors, and she's been abducting young men, and by young, it's really, she abducted me, so she's not going super young, but she's also abducted several Moeller students. So yeah.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, if you Google it, you won't find anything because the media is in on. They want to protect her identity, and
Well, it would-
famous and rich people just kind of own the media.
Sure, and after what happened with R. Kelly, they can't afford another, like the hip hop community can't afford another scandal like this. Sarah Jessica Parker's another one who's been pulling these stunts.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've heard all about that. Her, Lindsay
She lives
Lohan.
Kentucky, right? Like Northern Kentucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right over the bridge. Yeah. Right over the bridge.
Yeah.
Her, Lohan, and then Nick Cage. He's always in on it.
Oh, Nick Cage
Nick
is
Cage,
in-
I think,
yeah.
is the ringmaster of this
Cage
whole
is a
thing.
creep.
He's got
Yeah.
the pyramids,
It's-
for the sacrifices.
oh, that's
Oh,
right.
Yeah, I've heard about that. I live in Pleasant Ridge, so
Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah.
maybe I can hook up with her.
Well, as far as my
Joint
understanding
forces.
goes, she hasn't abducted any women yet, but I would not put it past her.
Oh, well,
she's
I
saying
would be
team up
way
with her.
too old for her. But we could
Do some
come
damage.
together, yeah.
Yeah.
There's some young
Well,
ass
you
and
might even be able to, because you might be able to give her some tips, because it's not like you're abducting these men. You're just
No,
you're
yeah, they're willing
luring them in.
participants,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Mhm.
So,
I show them my ideal, but my ideal is pictures.
oh great.
Yeah, so
Hieroglyphics.
yeah,
Okay.
I take a lot of pictures from magazines and glue them all
Oh,
together.
kind of like a
It's-
collage.
yeah, or a vision board.
Oh,
you
cool.
know.
Very cool.
Yeah. It's weird how the law of attraction works with even sex ideal.
Yeah, you look at your vision board every day and you kind of pray on it.
A lot of buttholes on it. It's
Oh,
weird. Yeah,
fantastic.
lately.
Now, I don't find that surprising. Yeah.
I need to write down the vision board idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
well, that
new.
was
I
part
like
of
that.
part of the curriculum they showed us.
Oh.
It was like
in the 90 days
arts and
magazine.
crafts. Yeah, arts
that
and
it all
crafts.
coming together now.
Yeah, create a
Yeah.
vision board and what you want. Yeah, your sex ideal. Sure, I like it.
Yeah, the professor was great, Professor Scarlett.
I haven't had the opportunity to meet her yet. Does she teach any other classes?
Just that one.
Okay,
But she had her harem. Is it called a harem with all those men?
Ooh.
Men?
I don't know. See, ooh.
Well, I call it my
Yes.
den and my cubs.
I like it.
My cubs, yeah.
So you like little hairy guys.
Yeah, well, not yet. Not yet. Nothing like putting your face
I think that's
in
a different
clown
kind of
wig.
cub. I don't know.
Ideally, they have a few hairs, but
Hairs.
because then I know
Charlie
they're at
Brown.
least 16. Yeah.
Exactly. One of the things that's really I've moved up to the top of my list is you know, is she bald or is she willing to at least shave her head? If she is, I think that's because I think my
Just
game's
like a test of willingness.
exactly, and I think my game is strong enough to get them to go bald. I really do.
Well, not
like,
only-
hey, you don't need all that. That hair's just getting in the way. Let's just. I really.
Get in the way of rubbing her head.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's a
Well, you
part of
can
my
also put,
ideal.
like,
Just waxing.
Yeah, with the towel, just
the great thing about a bald one
all a part of
too,
it.
is you can also you can put different wigs on them. So like if you're in the mood for a blonde, you put a blonde
That's
wig
right.
on her. If you're in the mood for a
Right.
ginger, you put a red wig on her.
right. They said, what's your ideal? I'm like, well, that's one of my ideals.
Okay.
I got one. One of the other things is maybe just a whole big thing with quicksand. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm working on that. I'm still formulating it.
Okay.
Ooh, quicksand.
Yeah,
What-
quicksand. Yeah,
I've
just
seen
maybe.
videos like that too.
Yeah, it's been a while, but I just figure, just throw them in and see what happens, and we're really going to start to find out where they're really at. What's really their commitment to this relationship? Because if not, I mean, it is quicksand.
Yeah.
What happens
know.
if they float
Well, float.
in the quicksand?
Oh no, there's no floating in the quicksand. Oh no, that's what
You
this
ever
is
seen
all
Flash?
about.
Oh, gotcha.
No.
No.
Snap in the flash, baby.
Got an underage child in here.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I like Chick-fil-A.
Well,
All right, Jake, come here. You can tell one joke for the podcast.
Yeah, come on, get your joke in.
All right.
Everybody, this is Jake. He's going to.
I don't know if you want to use his last name.
Oh, no,
Hold
no,
on.
I'm gonna get
Just say
scammed,
it's
man.
Jake. Yeah.
My name is Ben Lemons Jr.
This is my oldest boy. I told him that.
This is an illegitimate oldest boy.
I told him to stay up.
he's legit.
I told
Yeah,
him to
well,
stay
he is legit.
upstairs and that we were doing an adult themed podcast, but he came downstairs, so we're gonna let him tell one joke.
Hold on.
Oh,
Oh
off
no.
the top, dude. You can't look one up.
So, guys, today at a bank, an old lady asked me to check her balance, so I pushed her over. The joke is, to check the balance of the money, I pushed it over because I don't really care.
Wow.
So a good one that Jake got our one and only shotgun with earlier. Do you want to tell the listeners how you pranked shotgun earlier?
Oh, I said I'm his long lost daughter, and he's like,
I think now is a good time for
To punch the ovaries.
To punch the ovaries.
Yeah.
Perhaps a word from our sponsor.
Code for.
I'm gonna get a vasectomy. I wasn't going to 10 minutes ago, but
Is that a part of the ideal?
That's why I'm punching my ovaries. 10 minutes ago, I wasn't.
I'm gonna go more medical route.
Right. I'm gonna get the 90-day master's program, then go that route.
Yeah,
Do the
well, we
surgery
have
myself.
we have a 90 days master's
Oh,
program
yeah.
on how to complete a vasectomy.
Yeah, no, a 90-day surgery program. Period.
I
Any
Take 90 days
surgeries.
to learn that.
Well, I think they
Oh,
also
that's-
teach you
you're
how to
probably right.
tie tubes as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
how
you
long
guys
can
need a
that be?
van?
all in the same. I don't know.
We could do that in my van.
Yeah, we could reach out to 90 days. Yeah.
It's pretty sterile.
But speaking of 90 days, who's sponsoring us this week?
Well, what we have this week is a brand new sponsor, guys, and
Exciting.
yeah, and this is really kind of cutting edge stuff. I mean, I know that most of you guys have probably heard of the keto diet, the paleo, Atkins, Mediterranean.
Tried them all.
Yep, low fat, no carbs, high fat, lots of carbs, Weight Watchers, raw food. You can forget every single one of them.
Okay.
Everyone, Atkins out, Richard Simmons out, Oprah out, Weight Watchers out, because this one blows them all away. It's the breatharian diet.
Are the vegans out?
It's the vegans out.
Okay, all right.
Don't need them. This is the breatharian diet. No calories, no carbs, no fat, no nutrients. You don't need them. All you need is breath. That's essential to life. You got to breathe, baby. And our sparkling water. That's it. That's the diet. It's pretty simple. Drink and breathe and drink. Drink and breathe and drink. We got 3 flavors. We got fruit, root, or bark.
I like it.
Yeah, breatharian diet. This is a game changer. You want to lose weight? You want to have things happen? This is it.
Do they have any testimonials or anything like that?
We're still working on the testimonials because we're working on the 3 flavors too. But
finding survivors.
Right. Well, that too.
I could see rapid weight loss with this diet.
Oh, well, yeah, it works. There's no doubt.
Like we talked about, growing close to the spirit of the universe through fasting.
Yeah.
This is it. And you get to do it with 3 great flavors: fruit, root, or bark.
Yeah, that bark sounds appetizing.
Well, I'm just telling you, this is going to take over. I'm glad that they're on board. This is going to be a game changer for our listeners. This is really a simple program. It's like $49.99 a month. What you're going to get is you already got the breathing.
The air is included.
That's free. Used to charge for it, not anymore. Not with this promo. We're not charging for it.
I like it.
That's right. And then you're going to get 3 cases of either fruit, bark, or root.
Okay.
That's right.
Very cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Fruit, bark, root.
And like I always say, here at Skype Me in the Alley and Almost Soaps, we don't advertise sponsors that we don't use ourselves and personally believe in. And I believe in this.
I really do too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, just get on board, get on the breatharian diet. We're really looking forward. We're going to start keeping track of that. We'd love to have some before and after pictures. Like I said, we're taking this to a new level. I'm really, really excited about the breatharian diet being a part of the program.
Very cool. Well, thank you.
I have a quick question. I'm down, but I'm an asthmatic with sleep apnea.
That's all right. You can still breathe, right?
Sometimes.
All right. Well, if you can breathe, you're in.
So
it's essential.
Yeah,
it's really essential part of this is the breathing.
But just on a side note, the company doesn't provide CPAP machines or anything like that. They're just providing the sparkling water.
Oh, okay.
Well, and the air if you use the promo code.
Yeah.
Right, promo code will get you the free air. It will. Absolutely.
It'll probably teach you some breathing techniques, I'm sure, as well.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So you use promo code SOAPS on the bark.edu website, and you can get the carbonated fruit water.
Nice.
The bark sounds
will be
delicious.
free.
Yeah.
Yeah, air's free.
If you use the promo code.
If you use the promo code.
SOAPS.
Yep, SOAPS.
SOBES.
Yep, SOBES, SOAPS.
Nice.
All right, breatharian diet. Look for it. It's coming. You're going to see it everywhere. Look, be it at the local Kroger's. And don't try and banana scan the water.
Oh, I'm banana scanning that water.
Super savings.
Really, part of my ideal is pretty simple, straightforward. I haven't really gotten down the rabbit hole yet, but
let's hear it.
Well, yeah, I think what I'm going to do.
We're still recording. Let's just go into it.
Oh, well, all right, I'm down. I think what I want to do is just make a Robo Coupe de Ville 3000. So I really want just a robot is what I was thinking, and that is my ideal. So a coupe, Coupe de Ville, 3000. I've thought about this for a while, and I just figure really if I can get some tinfoil, maybe some stuff from Home Depot, some nuts and bolts, and maybe
gears.
That's all. I gotta have that.
Springs.
Absolutely, gotta have springs.
Some cogs.
Well, yeah, and that's really what more could I ask for? Hey, I need the floor vacuum. It's going to happen. I need something. Can you whip me up? Maybe can you just bring me some root water? Bam, happens like that. Hey, guess what? You know what? I'm really, really tired tonight. Nothing's going on. We're not going to go to the movies. We're not doing anything. Guess what? Robo Coupe de Ville 3000. It's fine with that. Okay. Totally cool with it.
And does the Robo Coupe de Ville offer you sexual gratification as well?
Of course, yeah. I mean, that's all a part of it. I mean, look, I'm not building this thing just to hang out and get me root water all day. Come on now. You know?
I've heard that if you're using appliances and things from Home Depot, things out of the kitchen to build this Robo 3000.
Yeah, Coupe de Ville 3000.
If you put an egg in 1 part Pepsi, 1 part Coke, it makes a very squishy substance that holds together. So you could throw that up one of those PVC pipes.
Yeah, well, absolutely. That'll be a part of the assembly. You know, once I start to assemble this thing.
Brian looks like a man who probably needs something a little bit larger than a PVC pipe to put those ingredients in, though.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's a part of the ideal too. Yeah. That's all. I mean, anything goes. Because once I get that going, I figure I can get some VR glasses, and then I'm really going to take this to a whole nother level. Yeah. You know, the VR is really going to be something completely different too. That's where we're going to get the quicksand. That's where we're going to get the furry play. That's where there's going to be some archery stuff going on too. Right. Probably some jungle settings. You know, yeah. So this VR, the glasses with the VR is really what I'm looking forward to doing, you know, because that's ideal for me.
It really takes cosplay to a new level.
Well, yeah, it's going to take cosplay to a new level. It's going to take archery to a new level. It's going to take anime to a new level. All the things that I'm really into. Yeah. That's what's going to be happening with. And guess what? I don't have to go anywhere. I can sit right there on my couch, put on the VR, and it's ideal. Again, I can just wait for DoorDash to come, or while I'm waiting on DoorDash, Coupe de Ville's vacuuming and everything's being taken care of, and I'm just hanging out. This is ideal. Put on the VR glasses, it's a whole nother game.
Sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
I've ever looked into teledildonics.
Ooh, wait a minute.
So like you use the hardware and like you're talking about, but it, like through the internet, someone else is interacting with their own set of hardware. It's teledildonics, so it's dildos from afar.
Oh.
So they're synced up. One of you's in, Germany probably, knowing what I know about the internet in Germany. And then you're just sitting on your couch.
Oh, yeah, I've heard great things about the German internet.
And but yeah, it's like, you put in or take out or, wrap around whatever you're doing, and then it gets transmitted to their hardware.
Oh, so nice!
It's like you're both
syncopated, so to speak.
It's very much like the Dutch row, like a high-tech Dutch row.
Oh,
yeah.
I like it. I like it. Well, this is something I'm going to encourage you, Michael, to take this whole idea to China with you. I'm really hoping that's something that's going to. From my understanding is there's a lot of people in China. That's just my understanding.
I'm hoping someone there is a fetish for me because no one here seems to. But I'm going to stand out over there, I think.
Oh, you're going to be a hit.
Oh, yeah. They're like, this guy's spitting fire. What's happening here?
On average, you're going to be a foot taller than everybody, so.
Than the women, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the men, I would say.
Well, I'm more like 5 or 6 inches taller than the average man there.
Sure. And
I've done the research on the biometrics of the Chinese people. Well, that is a good idea. If I can find a girlfriend the next few weeks, I was thinking, there's no point in dating anybody right now because I'm going to move. But with this technology, why not?
Well, yeah. Absolutely.
Well, yeah, what's stopping you from just adding the +1 and taking her to China?
Mostly my lack of funds.
Okay.
And a girlfriend.
Okay.
And I'm already having enough trouble getting my own visa in order. I'm not even gonna.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Right.
If I can get the.
And honestly, I see you. You probably want to go over there single. I just see you being a hit over there. I hear the Chinese are really into SoundCloud rappers. Seriously, I do. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Michael's the Hire Brothers.
No, I have not.
They're a Chinese group. They're pretty legit.
Okay. We should make shirts for you.
Yeah. We're definitely gonna have some
with
shirts.
Your SoundCloud album on
absolutely.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yep. There's no doubt about that because once Michael's coming back, he's going to be bringing back a whole bunch of jobs, he's bringing back at least 1 million people.
Yeah.
He is a job creator. He's going to be bringing back.
Mover and a ship.
That's right. iPhones. Guess what? They're about to be made in America again when Michael comes back from China with the workforce.
Michael B is recruiting Chinese people to become U.S. citizens.
That's right. China. Hey, the Great Wall of China ain't holding nothing back. They're all coming back with B. Michael B's. iPhone drones, brand new idea. You heard it here first. They're going to be made in the USA by B. Michael B's. If it don't say B. Michael B on the label, don't buy it.
No. I mean, literally by 2020, we're going to have an iPhone XXX made in America.
Oh, there's no doubt. We're going to have iPhones.
Probably the end of 2020.
We're going to have cars that are going to be made here. We're going to have what else? What else is Michael B. going to be bringing back?
I was just thinking, what about, we haven't talked about 12-step meetings in China yet.
Oh, that's right. Oh
So
my
do you plan on
gosh.
attending 12-step meetings when you go to China?
Well, I was thinking, I don't know. I know they've met there, but I don't know if they have weed. So I was thinking I might have to like go back to drinking more and smoking less. I might be able to share my experience, strength, and hope with some people there that have never had the experience of being sebs.
Oh yeah, I think you could introduce a whole bunch of things to China that they've never even heard of. I mean, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Scientology, Mormonism, Catholicism. I mean, you name it. B. Michael B. can bring it all.
What do you think the Chinese government thinks of higher powers of your own conception?
I think they're really open to it, don't you?
Yeah, I would imagine, absolutely. And I would just say, in case you guys didn't know, I am a deity. I am.
Yeah, there you go.
Right, I'm bringing back the jobs. That you're all going to come follow me. Hey, man, you're going to be the Pied Piper right out of China, right to the United States.
B. Michael B's.
That's right. Cars, U.S., right here, being made by B. Michael B's.
Yeah, I got a vibrator from Groupon made in China, and it didn't last very long at all. So
that's about to change. That's going to change.
A B. Michael B. vibrator.
Yeah, that's right.
That is what I'd like.
It'll probably have a little B. Michael B. Yeah, it'll just have the B. Michael B.'s face on it.
Yeah.
If it don't have B. Michael B.'s little imprint, hey, don't buy
That
it.
ain't legit. Basically, what we're gonna see is Chinese prices, American quality. Once Michael B gets everything.
Once that workforce is here, oh man, it's going to be a game changer. I can't wait to see it.
Look out, Walmart. Michael B might put Walmart out of business.
Oh, it's happening. That's the whole plan. That's really why Michael B is going to China. All this other stuff, smoke and mirrors. What's really going on is B. Michael B is bringing back jobs to the USA.
Is making America great again.
Again. It's a game changer.
Donald Trump ain't got shit on B. Michael B's.
No. Yet again, B. Michael B's is going to leave an indelible impression. His mark is going to be left all over China. They're going to know that he's a deity. He's a rapper. He's a king. A king among men.
I could see B. Michael B's running for president in 2024.
Oh, there's no doubt about it.
I see a B. Michael B's.
Yep.
You got my vote. You got my vote.
Right over the Great Wall of China. Right over the Great Wall.
I could see Oprah trying to get on the ticket as the VP.
Oh, there's no doubt. What a ticket. Think about that ticket.
What a team.
What a team. And it's really, talk about the economy and jobs. That's it, right there.
And book clubs.
Right, and book clubs.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
And great TVs.
Yeah.
That's right. And iPhone drones.
I'm getting kind of confused. Feeling a lot of pressure
to kill it. To fucking kill it.
To turn China into a capitalist hellhole.
Well, a capitalist hellhole here in the USA.
Yeah,
you're bringing it back here. I mean, the working conditions aren't going to change. They're going to be the same. I mean, Ben's got a pretty big basement. I got a pretty big basement. I mean, that's a start right there.
Yeah, we could use. We're actually recording in my basement right now. We could fit probably a factory.
You know how many sewing machines I can get in my basement?
Yeah.
Oh man!
I mean, I'm
telling you,
they're little. Sewing machines are little.
Yeah,
950 sewing machines down here.
Easy.
That's not counting the other room where we'll house them all.
Yep, and then we'll have a clean room for just a clean room for all the electronics. Mm-hmm. Yeah, when that iPhone drone hits the market, that's just going to change things.
Man, think about Nikes will be made in China or be made in America.
God. Be made in America again.
Yeah, your J's
finally
made in America.
We might have $75 J's again.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, and the prices drop. They're just going down. I can't wait to see the innovations, man. Again, I'm going to keep going back to that iPhone drone. You're going to have an iPhone that can also be a drone.
Yeah. It can convert into an old school ghetto blaster too.
Yeah.
See, the innovations are just endless.
I'm like way too high for this conversation. Like, those cookies were like really fucking strong. I don't know about all this drone.
We want you guys to send in your ideas for what Michael B needs to bring back, what he needs to take to China, and what he needs to bring back from China. So send in your ideas.
Yeah, hit us up on the Facebooks. We got an Instagram now.
We got an Instagram account. That's right.
We do.
Really?
Yeah, we do. We have an Instagram account.
Shout out to Grateful Greg, a.k.a. G Blade.
G Blade, Grateful Greg, Improv Greg, bringing the heat, spitting fire. It's Almost Sobes. Almost Sobes Instagram is what we're at.
Yeah,
Is
follow
there
us.
like a space or underscore or anything?
It's just straight Almost Sobes. So follow us. And what's our email?
Me.
Yeah,
Ben made it some weird, complicated email.
It's Skype me in the alley 4011 at gmail.com.
Yeah, I don't know why that's not blowing up.
Yeah,
I really don't. 4011. Who doesn't know what 4011 is? That's the banana scan.
Yeah, it's the super.
We're trying. Yeah, right. It just it flows. People should have gotten that. I can't believe we have to explain to them what 4011 is.
Yeah, I keep forgetting.
$60 worth of cashews yesterday for 48 cents.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. 4011.
Yeah, I've saved probably $1,000 this year on macadamia nuts, ringing them up as bananas. Yep. Well, that and buying food stamps in the parking lot off people. That's like 50% off there.
Oh yeah, that's always a good deal.
That's the move.
Yeah, that is the move. Yeah, you don't even need the 4011 that. No. I just usually try and get like any kind of big, like if it's patio furniture, stuff like that. That's guess what?
That's bananas.
That's 4011. Yeah. That's right. Wow, man, where'd you get all that great furniture? Guess where? Kroger's. And guess how much I paid? Yeah, you're not gonna believe it. Right. $2.50 got me a whole set.
Oh yeah, that patio set you got's fantastic.
Oh man, and it's comfy. It's good stuff. I'm going to get a barbecue next week, guys.
Yeah. They have a badminton net at Kroger's. You should get that. We can start having badminton parties at your house.
Oh man, Skype me in the alley 4011
at gmail.com.
We are on Instagram also, Almost Sobes.
Yeah, we're on the Facebook. Yeah, if you want to share pictures of how this episode has affected your sex life on the Instagram, that'd be on point.
That would really be on point. We'd really appreciate that.
You can always inbox B Michael B's with those pictures.
I am in search of barely legal MILFs at the moment. Please send pics.
That's at.
Well, you can find me. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Hey, I can take your business card over to the schools when I'm out surfing.
Only if they're
prowling.
mothers.
Well, you know.
So what's your thing with mothers?
Don't get me started, dude.
Yeah.
A lot of Freudian psychosexual things going on.
Okay.
The archetype of the caretaker.
The id, the ego.
I basically want to be a baby, just being like changed and sitting in my own piss.
God, that's hot.
Being taken care of, mothered. I like nurses, teachers, but I also like them younger than me, because there's like a reverse age play. It's a complicated mixture. It's kind of hard to satisfy my needs.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna cut some of this stuff out.
Oh no, this is fantastic. Yeah. We're learning all kinds of stuff about Michael right now.
Yeah, like I said earlier, feet.
You got to put out into the world what you're looking for.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it's not like this is a standard fetish. This is the first time I'm hearing of this.
It's normal. Obviously, I'm a very regular guy.
Clearly.
Just having another normal ass day.
Per usual. Yeah, this is
like
per
always.
Usual. Right, this is like always. Right, everybody knows that.
It's a shame that you don't like older women, because in the Cougar 90-Day Masters, you learned how to emotionally differentiate breastfeeding from erotic nipple play.
Wait, why would you want to differentiate those?
I see where you're going
So
with
Michael
this.
B's into that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think the woman has to.
That's why you and Michael B's will never be more than just friends, unfortunately.
I know. Well, the den is full at this point anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Cubs.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what 90 Days Master will do for you.
Oh, man.
Full den.
Unbelievable. It was like a litter, immediate litter.
Yeah, just like that.
Yep.
90-day masters, no doubt.
Get to groom them. Some of them I'm detoxing in my basement, so I can't give up the space for the
I like them hot.
The sewing machines.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll detox them, 12-step them. I like it.
Mm-hmm. Well, ideally they're newly sober.
Yeah.
Well, you can, just shape them on. It's
Or
easier that way.
not sober yet.
Almost soaps.
Almost soaps.
Almost soaps.
Almost
Yeah, it's really almost soaps.
Like all of us here.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I basically play your podcast on a loop for them. Oh, I love it. This is what you do.
Oh,
This is how you work the program. These guys know what they're talking about.
Oh, well, that's a game changer right there. If it's on a loop.
It's meetings.
Yeah, I've
I've
heard in Akron they actually have a clubhouse where they're playing our podcast now, kind of like the Joe and Charlie tapes.
Oh man!
Yeah, I've heard that they are going around. I know that we're big in Dayton, and I know that here recently we've had a real big uptick in Northern Kentucky. So
nice.
yeah, we're probably just going to start blowing up in
North and South,
everywhere. You know.
We'll head out to Amish country next.
Big shout out to Dayton for giving us those strong reviews too.
Yeah, big fan of the Dayton, big fan of the guys in Northern Kentucky also. So that's really, we're almost nationwide. We've gone one state over. So
a regional powerhouse.
Yeah,
right.
So if you haven't subscribed, stop what you're doing right now. Hit that subscribe button.
Yes.
If you're not following us on Facebook,
follow us
on Facebook.
Follow us on Facebook. That's the least you can do. Follow us on Facebook, and now we're Instagram, and we're going to start doing all kinds of stuff. You guys are going to be surprised what's going to be happening on Instagram.
I'll be the most surprised of all.
Right, yeah, Michael didn't even know we were on it.
Again, that email address is good for all kinds of stuff. If you have any questions on, like, if you're trying to get sober yourself or trying to stay sober and you want to ask the podcast, go ahead and email those questions to Skype Me in the Alley
4011
at gmail.com. We're here to help you. That's what this podcast is for. It's more than just our journey to recovery. We want you.
It's all of our journeys.
We want you to join us on the journey.
Yeah. Get on. Let's get on the train. Let's do this. Let's get on the 4011 train. It's already pulled out of the station. So we definitely need to get you on board with that. And
you guys are like the collective unconscious of getting sobes, right?
No, well, hell yeah. That's exactly what we are.
We like to I like to think people that might be too intimidated to go to a 12-step group after listening to this podcast. Mm-hmm. They'll feel more ready.
They will. Yeah. They'll be ready.
We talk about the good, the bad, the ugly.
Right. This is a precursor. Really, this is just we have swallowed all the bad pills for you. Is what we've done.
We're shooting from the hip.
Right. Yeah. And Michael swallowed all kinds of pills. Right. I was going to say Michael swallowed all kinds of pills over there. So yeah. That's just all a part of what we do here. And just in case, you guys are thinking, hey, what can I do with my sex ideal? Well, hopefully you know that you can do anything. One of those things that I may have not mentioned is that I also want somebody who can really be good at cleaning a fish tank. So if you're good at cleaning a fish tank, you want to hit me.
Cleaning and vacuuming out of your
that is.
The fish tank.
The fish tank is a big thing.
Tell them about the fish tank.
Yeah.
Well, you got
domesticity.
Right. You got to be able. Look, it's not something I want to be able to do all the time. I would prefer. That's right. Clean home and a clean fish tank. Cleaning that fish tank's a pain in the ass. I would just rather, ideally, somebody else do it. That's right. Partner does it. Exactly. Maybe walk the dogs. Maybe take care of the cats.
Sounds like you need a maid.
Well, I don't want to say it's a maid. Right, exactly.
Yeah, well, it's not like
this is an ideal. This is a sex ideal.
Yeah, you're providing.
Let's not get them confused. It's a sex ideal.
Affection, companionship. It's not like you're not giving these partners anything.
Right.
Well, right, yeah.
Exchange for labor.
Right, right. And they can help me.
Giving them sex. That's the least they can do is clean your fish tank.
But it's a fembot, so there's no feelings, right? You
don't
have any feelings with it.
No, not yet. Not until
technology will get there. Though.
Oh yeah,
especially after Michael B.
Once he brings back the workforce, man, the AI is going to be through the roof. Yeah, the AI. We're just going to be like, what just happened here? Whoa. Yeah.
A coop that cleans your fish tank.
That cleans your right. That's what happened. That'll walk your dog. That also is fantastic at archery and really into quicksand play.
Have you seen those quicksand videos?
What's not ideal? No, I have not.
It's like women getting trapped in quicksand and slowly stopping breathing. People find it very erotic.
Oh man! See, I just thought, hey man, if we can't get on the same page, adios, muchachos. You're in the quicksand.
Our listeners should keep.
I had a whole different idea what was going on there.
Yours won't die because they're not alive.
Well, right.
They're not real snuff films.
Yeah.
But they simulate it.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to be able to, just throw you in the quicksand until we all got on the same page.
It's kind of like encasement a little bit, but like the pressure and the sand. Ben left.
Yeah, he did. He did leave.
He just walked out.
Right.
I'm not talking about encasement.
I don't know what's happening. I feel like Brian's sex ideal came from Frank Zappa's Joe's Garage.
You are a cougar.
No one.
You're like Frank Zappa.
Yeah, Frank Zappa.
Who's Frank Zappa?
Dude with the mustache.
Right. Yeah, he named his kid Diesel.
Yeah.
And Moonbeam or something.
Moon Unit.
Yeah, Moon Unit.
Yeah.
That was it. Yeah, I couldn't remember.
He's kind of my sex ideal. That's actually how my sex ideal really got formed early on in life, from listening to Frank Zappa.
Well, he did that Valley Girl song.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Catholic Girls. Why does it hurt when I pee? That's one.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not a doctor.
Don't eat the yellow snow.
Don't eat the yellow snow.
Yeah.
Well, some people like that. I don't want to kink shame people who are into piss play.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with piss play when you're in the toilet or in the tub, right?
Snow.
Right, or swimming.
Or swimming.
Or in the hot tub.
The racquetball court, really.
I like to use my sheepy and say, "Oh my God, you were stung by a jellyfish."
Oh, that was a great prank.
Oh, you weren't stung by a jellyfish.
Never mind.
Oh,
That's not.
never mind. I didn't. Just disregard this whole thing. This never happened.
I think there's a very visual element to explaining what the sheepy was that the listener's going to miss out on.
Yeah.
It's getting wagged around.
Right.
Because if I had a dick and I was peeing, I would swing it around. It would not go in the toilet.
God, look at what you can do with this thing. Wow, I can write letters with it.
I would be in jail a lot. That's why God gave me a vagina.
Looking out for you, keeping you out of prison.
Right. God doing for me what I cannot do for myself.
So, again, Eric
Keep my
shows
dick in my
up.
pants.
Right. Right. That's how I think I'm going to start out right off the rip the next meeting I go to. Yeah, this is God doing for me what I could not do for myself, mainly by keeping my dick in my pants. Thanks. Hit up the email if you're interested in joining the running club.
Have questions about recovery.
Have any questions about recovery. If you need any information on the breatharian diet.
Oh, yeah.
90-day Masters program.
90-day Masters program. The Slacker X.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Any of our,
yeah. That's right.
Deep tissue vapes.
Deep tissue vapes. I mean, we look, guys. We've got a lot of moving parts going on here, boys. No doubt. So we definitely need to. We're really encouraging you to email us. Hit up the Instagram, which Michael B knows nothing about, which is at Almost Sobes.
So don't send like foot massage requests to the Instagram. Send them to me directly.
Yeah, send them directly to Michael.
If you've had a long day on your feet and you got sore dogs or what's that?
Your dogs are barking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just let me touch your feet.
Sure. Yeah. I like it.
Yeah. All right. So we've covered all the proverbial bases here and then some. Mm-hmm. So
I want to thank all the listeners for joining us.
Yeah, absolutely. We're really glad to have you with us. Hopefully we haven't lost you yet, especially after this episode. But this one isn't coming out till the other episode. So,
yeah. All right.
Peace out, bitches.
Thanks, guys.
Everybody.
Yep.
Kids escaping the kennel.
Peace.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Bye.
Bye. Peace.
Won't fake shit, it fake shit, it pop the molly, I'm swing. 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 Pop the molly, I'm swing.